We're getting reports that Iran has detained 2 boats, 10 sailors, 9 men, 1 woman. Iranian news is reporting that they were arrested, although the Pentagon's jumping through some word Olympics to say everything's fine, don't worry about it. What's your assessment of this?
Well, first of all, I understand that John Kerry has indicated that, look, when he got word, he and Ash Carter called the Iranians to help take care of our Navy guys because they had some mechanical problems. And when our Navy ships have problems, we don't call Iran.
Right.
We call the rest of the Navy. We can call the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, Coast Guard. We don't call Iran. But I guess, if you've got relatives that have weddings that involve the people that are in charge in Iran, well, maybe you feel that comfortable. But Dana, there are secrets on every military ship we have, military boat, military fast boat, whether it's inflatable or not, that has no business being in the hands of the Iranians. And so for the Iranians to even issue a statement at all saying we are going to release them soon tells you that they control whether or not they can leave. That situation should not be allowed to happen. This is kind of thing, well, actually, we had an embassy attacked in 1979 when I was in the Army at Fort Benning. We expected to go. We were put on high alert. But because we didn't have a president that knew how to deal with radicals, then, it went on for over a year, and it's still, they're not talking about Gitmo when they recruit people. They talk about 79 when they attacked our embassy, and we didn't have the stomach to fight back. They talk about 83 when they hit our embassy and killed hundreds of Marines, and we didn't have the stomach to fight back. That's what they use for recruiting, and we should demand that Iran let these people go. Our Navy men and women, whatever they are, let them go, or we're going to start taking your ships out one at a time. And forget the $100 billion. And then you probably also saw this week the report that Iran has executed over 1,000 people in the past year. What does this president think he's going to do? I don't think he's going to announce it tonight, but maybe they're going to announce sometime soon that with all the extra $100 billion, the thousands that will be executed in the future will have a lot nicer ends, and they'll have a lot nicer executions. This president is so out of touch. It is so offensive that he placates our enemies and does great harm to our friends. It's just outrageous.
I don't find it a coincidence at all either, Congressman, that this is taking place just hours before the State of the Union. Iran's just the biggest sovereign troll on the face of the earth. They're just messing with him at this point and basically showing us that no matter what, they're going to control the situation with this administration.
Well, I think that Iran is a lot better and more politically astute than anybody in this administration, because they've thumbed their nose at us. They have tweaked us. They fired off rockets, we find out, in December near our warships. They have continued to develop missiles and rockets in defiance of the nuclear proliferation treaty and the Iran deal. And it is outrageous. They keep violating agreements and keep breaking their word, knowing, and this is the ultimate test, I think, with these 2 Navy boats, that, as I understand it, they're boats, they're not ships, but whatever the case, Iran continues to see how big of violations they can get away with and still get the money they're being promised.